We're here at the Wanderers ground, joined by Massimo Ferrin after a 3-0 victory against Vancouver FC. Massimo, another game, another goal. You've now joined atop with Teo for leaders and goals for the team. How do you feel about your performance today and overall this season?
Yeah, overall today, not too bad. Obviously nice to grab a goal, to score a goal, help the team win. Felt like that third one kind of put the game to bed, which was important for us. We spoke about that at halftime, kind of, not being content with just having a one-goal lead and trying to grind that out, but, trying to get a second and a third. So it was good that we did that. And yeah, overall for the season, I've been pretty happy. Obviously, I'm someone who's a little bit more tough on myself, so I think there's room to grow and room to improve. But yeah, overall, so far so good. I'm just going to keep going until the end of the year.
Patrice has talked a lot about you to us. Obviously, you played for Patrice in the past. He thinks that you're a top player. Can you just talk about your relationship with Patrice? Because I know a lot of the guys that are new to the team or have prior relationships with Patrice talk about just his character and how he's a coach that you want to play for.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, I have lots of good things to say about him. I think he's helped me tremendously over the past years, for as long as I can remember, probably just before going to college and school, and him helping me with that process, and ever since being so involved in my path and my journey. And I give him so much credit for how I am as a player now, and how he's gotten the best out of me, whether at Vaughan or here, and as he continues to help me grow. And yeah, he obviously has confidence in me, and I do my best to pay that back to him, and don't give him a reason to not have it. But I think he's a good coach, a very good motivator and person that, like you said, you want to play for. And I always say, I'm not sure he even knows that that's probably his best strength, just his personality and how he is, and joking around and creating a very family type of bond with all the teams that I've that he's coached, that I've been on. I think that's his best quality, and I think it's starting to grow here, and you see it in the fans, you see it with our team. So yeah, I think there's many good things you can say about him, but especially not just specifically as a coach, but as a person as well.
I just want to talk a little bit about your work rate. That's something that I've noticed since you've come to the team, is you're a guy that gives it your all, whether you're on the score sheet, not, win, lose, tie. You're very energetic, I'll say. Is that something that you're conscious about, of being a team guy and making sure that your fitness levels are at the best they can be so you can contribute, on and off the ball?
Yeah, for sure. I think, as the game has grown and it's become more modern, I think you've seen that it's no longer, not that it ever was, but it takes 11 guys to defend, whether you're an attacker, whether you're a defender. No matter where you are in the field, you have a job to do defensively, and you have a responsibility to take care of. So yeah, I think I'm conscious about it in terms of I understand that I have a role, in training and in our plan and in our approach to games. Everybody does, so I don't want to let the team down in that way. And even though as an attacker, goals, assists, creating is the main thing you have to do, I think closely followed is your defensive responsibility and how you can help the team, keep clean sheets and be a full team player.
Just to wrap up here, obviously it's coming down to the nitty-gritty of the season. You guys are in the thick of a playoff race. The Wanderers grounds has never seen a home playoff game, but obviously you guys are just going to take it, step by step. But how good would it feel to be able to bring even a playoff game to the Wanderers fans, whether it's at home or on the road?
Yeah, it'd be incredible. like you said, we want to work to be able to ultimately host a game here, because I think as you've seen recently, we've built a good thing here at home with the fans and the community and everybody. So to be able to host a game would be so incredible. But again, as you said, we're just taking it one game at a time, and regardless of if we're going to another team to play, we know they'll be supporting us from afar. So yeah. I think, ideally make the playoffs, number one, and then if we can push to host the playoff game, that's even better.
Just to wrap up here, this is my last question for you. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you about was your versatility with the team. You've played up front, you've played out wide. Is that something that you've always done, or is that something more of this season you've tried to get comfortable basically playing where Patrice puts you?
I think it's something I've been comfortable with. in my career as a player, as well as with Patrice. I've played multiple positions with him. So yeah, I trust them. I trust the staff. They do a great job in preparing you and helping you understand the responsibilities of every position. And then I just trust them to put me in a place where they think I'm going to succeed, and then I do my best there. So, you know, I'm open to it. I know that it's a possibility, and, you know, when it comes, I just, you know, do my best to do as good as I can in that role.
Massimo, thank you for your time.
No problem. Thank you, guys.